So setting screens is definitely a must.
Now I'm living life. I've been eating like a predator. Run my city like a senator. Money calling on my say.
What's good, guys? King Gully here. You already know what time it is. I'm bringing you guys another brand new video, and today I want to talk about my career. And a lot of guys are struggling in my career, and I've seen a lot of complaints about how crazy like my career is to people, and it definitely is pretty hard. And I'm going to be giving you guys top 5 tips. Now, these are not in any order. These are just simply tips that can help you in my career to be the best you can. Now, for me, I'm just going to throw this in there, is that you want to play to your archetype, and your archetype really matters the most in order to get the most out of your points. You want to play your archetype. If you're a shot creator, you want to be taking moving shots. If you're a post scorer, you want to be scoring in a post. If you're a playmaker, you want to be getting those assists. Now, you guys know what I mean by that. So the more you play with your archetype, the more you're gonna definitely get more points out of it. And so first off, the first tip I want to talk about is turnovers. Now, turnovers, you guys know that turnovers are really bad, because your grade really matters in this game in order to get a lot of boosts, and it's definitely hard to get an A+ in this game. And with turnovers, those things really murder your grade. Like, those things take out your grade so easily that you need to try to avoid turnovers a lot, just by having better ball movement and trying not to make them double team you. Like, you need to learn how to pass out of a double team and try not to get a turnover, because those things will dictate your grade very badly. Like, if you just play recklessly, the game will not reward you. Next off, at number 2, we have is defense. Now, defense, people really don't think that defense matters a lot. Like, they will slack off. And with the defense, I feel like it is definitely really overpowered in this game. Like, in terms of my career, the computer defense is crazy. And in order to play good defense, like, in order for you to play good defense, you need to try not to get caught on their screens a lot. Now, them catching you on screens is very easily for them to hit a 3-point shot on you. So you need to try to avoid getting hit by screens. That's the number 1 tip that I have for you guys for defense, because defense really could bring your grade down as much as turnovers. Trust me, that thing will annihilate your grade. If you noticed, once you slack off the defender, your grade will drop like crazy. Now, next off at number 3, we got is screens. Now, screens are a very big thing right now in 2K19. So in order to get open right now, you need to spam the button to get pick and rolls. If you're a big man, you need to be setting screens like ridiculously, because it is really hard to get open in this game in my career, even on pro difficulty. So if you're a big man, you need to be setting screens. And if you're a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, you need to be asking for screens. You need to be going through the pick and rolls a whole lot. It will get you open very easily in this game. And open shots go in really well in 2K19. So setting screens is definitely a must in order to get better at my career. Now, in at number 4, we have is ball movement. Now, this one is very underrated, if you ask me, with ball movement, because people really want to get their own buckets inside of my career. I mean, who doesn't? Like, come on. But in order for you to boost your grade up, say if like you go and you slack it a little bit, just pass the ball. That's all you got to do. It will eventually get you open, because the computer will get confused a little bit. Like, if you just pass the ball to like a point guard or like a shooting guard, whatever it is, you need to just move the ball around and your grade will keep boosting up. And good spacing is definitely great to keep up your grade. And what I think is ball movement is really underrated. So I feel like this is very big for you guys, even with big men as well. Ball movement is the key to get your grade up and just to keep on doing better as a player, and it brings up your fans too as well. So that's definitely great. Next off we have is teams. At number 5, this is my 5th tip for you guys. Now, this is a very strange tip, but this really matters, because if you're playing against a bad team, you really could take advantage of their defense, because if somebody's bad on defense in this game, they will be exposed for it, trust me. And if they're playing against Golden State, or let's say San Antonio or Boston, their defense is really amazing, so you need to be setting screens and roll like crazy on them. And it's really hard to get open. You need to play patient in this game in order to get open, because if you're not patient, it's going to frustrate you like crazy. So I would definitely say teams is very important. You have to know what teams do, and you have to know what you can do on certain teams and what you can't do on really good defensive teams, because they really would overpower you. If you keep on trying to force shots up, it's not going to work against a good team, trust me on that. Against a bad team, yeah, maybe you could break down your defender and do that as well as against them. So that's all I have for this top 5 tips. If you guys should definitely use these tips and put them into your game and tell me what you guys think about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop that like button, subscribe if you're new. All the cool kids are doing it, and peace out till next time. Peace.
They like drama, you a stoner. Saw me Mr. with the soda. Ay. Girl, I'm splashing out the water. Come forward with the team, I know you wanna. They say drama, you a stoner.